Um, right, today we will go for the fourth module of the today's session, right, third module of the performer session. And today we have a small same way of the Kahoot game just to get understand or reflect our mind. So it's a 10-minute activity. And we reflect a little bit about the last week because last week is the very foundation for the session. And VIQ journey today we will be start the 4Ps and the fundamentals, and most important part today is the day we are discussing about the theoretical part of MNI flow, right? So that is the foundation of VIQ. Without MNI flow, there is no BIQ. And we are trying to actually activity mean we are trying to use some AI tool today, the very first tool in this class to get practice. Maybe I don't know whether whether you have gone through this software. Anyway, we will use some simple tools to simplify actually our job because because AI is there, a lot of things get simplified, and we'll discuss about the next week class because next week class is it is one of the another most important class of this whole session. So that is how is the our agenda or the content of the day, and we will go through slowly same reflection. Remember the last week and this week and next week. These three classes are the important. Actually, last week also the last session is the important part, the five levels of VIQ, right? So before that, yes, last time we discussed about the COQ, that means the cost of quality, or some people call cost of poor quality. The both are same. Both are same. If you type in Google, you can go to a lot of sub things about the cost of poor quality, cost of quality. Both are same. And if anyone has already done, or if you want to do the total quality management, there is another specific one total subject for cost of quality, right? That is actually it's a QMS part, quality management part, right? Not the lean quality part. I think all of you are in quality related jobs and the manufacturing. Maybe you have heard already or you get some qualification regarding this one, cost of quality or cost of poor quality, right? Otherwise, don't worry. You can read. There are some videos are there. A lot of articles are there in the internet. You can do this area. You can self. You can do it self studies. And the other one is three golden rules. Remember, don't make, don't pass, don't accept defects. These are the three golden rules, or we call the principles of BIQ. Don't make defect, don't pass defect, don't accept defect, right? After that, we discuss about the five level of BIQ. So actually, actually it start from a zero, but any company in the world currently there are no any company comes under zero level of VIQ. At least every even small company fall into level one. So that is why we have five levels. Start from level one to five. Just keep your on your mind what are these five levels, or you can go to your handout and we will discuss it later day at the latter part of this course again about this five level of VIQ, right? And these are the very simply we discussed about the last week. And remember, BIQ is very simply, right? We control our errors. Why? To eliminate defect passed to the customer. That is our simple definition of the BIQ. Right. Here we go. Has anyone heard about the 4M? 4M has anyone heard? Yeah, no, Apsara, you have heard. How about the others? These called the factors of production in the manufacturing environment. If you do any manufacturing diploma or something, in there we discuss about the factors of production, and the lean environment we discuss this under called the 4M. Or that is how is the same things we discuss in a different names under different platforms, right? How now we'll discuss how this 4M, how and where this 4M support for quality and BIQ. That is really important, because if these 4M are not functioning in your company properly, it is very difficult for you to go to a zero defect concept, right? So we will discuss where this 4M has a link with quality and BIQ, built-in quality, right? We'll see. First one, let's say discuss about the man part. First M is man, right? In here, the same picture in your handout, no worry, no need to write it down. But if you want to do it more additional notes, you can take the notes, right? Okay. At every level of the people, every level mean not only operator, or we call the team member in lean environment, not only operators, that means the operator level, that means the team member level, team leader, group leader, some company you have supervisor, and the executive and management. All these layers we call the people of the organization, right? So every level of the organization need to have three things where, right? That means the people. First one is knowledge, second one is the skill, and number three is the competency, right? Remember, number three is the competency. Anyone can give some idea about what is the meaning of competency? What do you mean? What does it mean, competency? You can unmute and tell, because we have only few people. What is competency? Is it a skill or something else? Anuradha, any idea? Manoj? Number third one I'm discussing about. Yeah,
Normally,
Anuradha.
normally this is a over process, as I understand.
Okay, good try. Anuradha?
Working area knowledge.
Okay, that's good part.
It's training.
Dylan.
Yes,
Dylan,
like
yes, Dylan?
practically with our experience and practically how we handle the current situation.
Good
With,
answer. Little bit close to the exact answer. Afsal, are you going to try it?
Maybe knowledge and skills, better handling the
Good.
relation
Good try.
between knowledge and skills.
Okay, good try. Good try. We'll see how the competency mean, right? Okay, very simply, everyone should have a knowledge. Let's say about the quality. We'll discuss about the quality here, right? We need to understand, everyone need to understand their job role. That means they need to know the job. So that is called the knowing. That means the theoretical knowledge of that job, his job function, job, and the overall JD, simply the JD. And the skill mean that person has a ability to do the job. That is called the skill. But competency mean little bit different. Right, let's say like this. Let's say, because everyone knows the cricket now. This day the cricket day. Now, competency mean very simply. Knowledge mean, let's say, let's consider a batsman. Right? So the batsman, let's say, knowledge of that batsman mean he knows all the rules, he knows all the shots, and he knows what to do. These things are called about the cricket, the rules of the games, betting rules. He know how to calculate the run rate. These everything called the knowledge. Like normally that, like us, we also have knowledge of cricket, right? Most of people has knowledge of cricket. Even let's say the best batsman, they also have a knowledge of cricket. That's called the knowledge. How much you know about your subject. The skill mean the how we can perform that job. Right? That is called the skill. Let's say batsman. If you take the batsman, how many shots that he can play. There's a cover drive to this shot, that shot, these shots. How he can play this shot. That is called the skill. The competency mean little bit something different. Competency mean how that batsman can play his shots and play a full game in a practical environment. That means in a cricket match. Like now, now a lot of players, they can play, they do all the shot in a nice way, exact technically at the practice time, inside the net, they can play. But what happened when they put into the team and we send into the ground in actual match, cricket match, and some batsmen, they cannot do the game or they cannot play, they out with 1 run, 2 months, 0 or less than 10 months. Every time they out and go back to the pavilion without getting marks. So we think they are very good batsmen and they are home ground or in the local matches they play well. But when we put into the actual scenario, they cannot play matches. That's why a lot of good players, we think they are good players, but they fail at the ground, at the competitive environment or the real environment, they cannot play the match or they cannot bat. Though that is called competency. So what is competency? Competency means how we can use our knowledge and skill at the practical environment, at the shop floor. That is called competence. Right? So some people, they know very good, they have a very good knowledge. They can do very good. They know all the theoretical part. If you ask them, they are perfect. But if you ask them to do it on the shop floor, they cannot do it. They are not perform well. So that means their competency is not good. Right? So competency means simply again how you can use your knowledge and skill in a practical real world situation. Like Mr. Afsal also said the same, Anuradha said the same, right? A practical scenario in the actual world, how we can do it, right? So that is called the competency. So that means any level of our environment or the factory, we need to have competency people who competent to do the job. It's called the competent to do the job. What is this competent mean? We'll consider an operator here, right? Then you can get really important understand. If you tell, right? If you tell, okay, this operator is very good. This team member is very good. That very good mean, remember there are 4 things to be accomplished by a team member to become a skillful employee. Now, normally, IE people do the skill evaluation or normally in the operation. That means survey flow. We will take the survey flow as an example in this total subject, right? Total this course, right? Let's say now, if anyone is competency mean that operator can do his operation in a safely manner without any accident. That is the first requirement to have a competency. Please write it down if you not, not remember, right? First one, I go slowly this 4, right? First one is that operator can do his operation without having any accident. That means safely. That is the first requirement to have a competency. Second one, that operator or we call the team member can do his operation with the best quality. That means without any defect, he can do his operation. Number 3, he can do that operation within a given cycle time, or if you use GSD, that's the GST time. Or some people use the SAM. The SAM, we have allocated some times for them to do the operation. That given time, he can do his operation. Now we have 3 points, right? First one is he can do the operation safely. Second one, he can do the operation with the accepted quality level. And he can do the operation with the given cycle time. Right? Let's say there is an operation example, we'll take bottom hem. Let's say bottom hem, right? The operator who's doing the bottom hem, he know how to handle this operation safely, and he know how to do this operation with the best quality or the accepted quality. And let's say that operation we have given 10 seconds or 4 seconds is the operation time. So he can do the operation within given 4 seconds every cycle, not 1 or 2 cycle. Let's say he need to do make 60 garment per hour. All the 60 garment he achieve the given cycle time, example, the 4 seconds. And the fourth one is without supervision. That means no supervisor or no team leader come and observe that operator is doing his job properly or not. So that is the fourth requirement. Without supervision, if we can do the job with the quality and with the cycle time, with the safety, that time we can call that operator is competent to do the job. Right? Please make it down. And this is how we need to evaluate our team members' skill. Some company they have a skill evaluation, and some people they use skill matrices, right? Or some kind of different level, skill A, skill 2, B2, B3, 4. Some people have skill ABC. Likewise, some garment factory, the apparel company, they have their own way of skill evaluation. Anyway, it doesn't matter whether you give 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3, 4 or star or somewhere. If we tell that operator is skillful or competent, these 4 need to be evaluated and he need to accomplish these 4. First one is safety. Second one is he need to do the operation with the quality and the given cycle time he need to do. The last one is without supervision. That means all the 8 hours, 10 hours, he need to do the job without team leader, team member, external QC or quality guy, inline quality or no one comes there. He do his job properly without supervision. That means if we have all these things, we call competent person. Now, what is 4M in quality? Now, we need to train our operators to achieve all these 4 things. Then we know if we can train our operators under these 4. If we train all the operators in the module, that means we know all the operators achieve their cycle time, all the operators achieve their quality, and without any team leader or inline quality person, that means we can achieve the target. So that is how the 4M related to the 4M related to the quality. Okay, Anuradha, how is in your factory performance monitoring or skill monitoring happen in there?
We are having the skill matrix, and the HR side have the grading also, and
Okay.
by experience. So sometimes they have that category of machines, how many machines can handle, and the efficiency of the operators, how much they can produce, etc. They have the
Right.
IE capacity also.
Okay, okay. You mean the people who do this evaluation, are they go through this quality cycle time and the leadership part, supervision
E-
part?
Especially they are going that not that much deeply. They are going especially in the quality defect,
Efficiency.
efficiency and how much defect they are producing, and the
Okay.
percentage of the defect. Sometimes the jump operators, if they can produce
Mhm.
4 5 machines together mean skill and
Correct. Right, but you are not no, you are not considering the without supervision part, I think.
no.
No, that's right. No? Okay, so but why this is really important? Yes, that mean built-in quality mean without supervision. Without supervision mean simply you mean the operator don't want a leader come and tell, and there should not be a inline quality checker. Why inline quality checker mean? Inline quality checker mean it's a supervision, right? Someone come outside and check. That mean if you have remember these are the things like Mr. Afsal said we had a small chat before we start this class today. Now, how we can improve, how we can inbuild the quality to the team member or the operator mean we can take out this inline quality people from the module because we don't want quality people. Why? Because team member take the responsibility of his operation that he knows he can do the operation with the given cycle time with the 100% quality. So no need some person come outside and check the quality. So that is why the man part related to the built-in quality. So you remember Mr. Afsal, If you have any friends in apparel in Interloop, you know they have started 120 production module.
Yeah,
New
yeah,
plant.
yeah. I know, I know, I
You
know.
know, right? You
Yeah,
just
they have
ask
had.
how many inline quality people are there.
Yeah, very less.
We
They had.
eliminate 120 inline quality people by introducing BIQ. You know
Yeah.
how many manpower we reduce? Those are the saving, huh? Using the right quality parameter. I mean the BIQ.
Yeah.
So previously they had one inline quality checkup for every module. But if
Yes.
you we introduce the BIQ in a properly, but it's not take overnight, but it is need time.
Yeah, it will.
But the right process you can eliminate within 3 to 6 months. You can eliminate this all the inline quality people. Right? I am not telling that they are job definitely they lost their job, but it doesn't mean they lost their job. But we are doing the right thing for the organization. Okay, so what man part in 4M is, remember these 4 parts. We need to train people how to do your job safely with the quality, with the given cycle time and without supervision. If we can make operator in this level, so that means we are ready to do the right quality product, or we call the FTT, right? Uh, FTT products for in the company with less people of quality. So that is why the cost of quality also there. Salary also there in the people. Then we will move slowly. The second name that is called the method, where this quality inbuilt in the method part, the second name, right? In method, the standard worksheet, STW or STD, standard works, are the place where we can inbuild quality, right? I think all of you have mockups, right? Mockups we use. Yeah, Manoj? Aruna, yeah, you have Aruna, you have Ravi, you have mockups, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
we're giving mockups.
Mockup. But the thing is, mockup, we not use all the operations. And mockup, we use only the sewing, not the cutting, not the other even, right? That is why we need to have a right standard worksheets, right? In standard worksheet, there are 3 things to be there. First one is that, sorry, my bad. Standard worksheet, we need to show them, we need to tell them how to do the operation in a safe manner. And the second one is we need to show them, tell them, teach them how to do his operation without defects. So that is the process we need to define. This is not SOP, this is a standard worksheet, right? Second one is we need to draft the standard worksheet to achieve the given cycle time. So normally this standard worksheet is developed by the IE department, IE and technical department, right? So when we incorporate the cycle time and the quality into the standard worksheet of the operator, then our methods are defect-free method. So we teach operators how to do the operation without defect. An operator also can double check his job, how to do my job without defects. So that means achieving the right quality. That is the way we need to develop our standard worksheet, right? So please remember, if you practice standard worksheet in your company, very good. If you have not done, how you can start is start the critical operation first. Establish the standard worksheet for the critical operation, or mostly defects, some operation, you know, that operation most of the time we can see the defects, we can experience defects come in that operation. We can start implementing standard worksheet, then we can roll out everywhere. Then after maybe after it's take around 1 year to complete 100% standard worksheets in our all the department, all the operations, right? It's take time, but how to start, where to start? The critical operation, or best place is to where you keep your mockup. That place you can start making a standard worksheet. How to develop a standard worksheet, we will learn it. You will learn it at the expert course. We have a separate subject to teach you how to develop a right standard worksheet. Right? It doesn't matter if you have currently, if you have some kind of a standard worksheet, it is good. Right? We don't want to practice as same as Toyota does or how this Lean does, but at least if we have something, that is the best place to start. Okay, so Manoj, have you practiced standard worksheets? Yeah. Manoj or Ravi?
Yeah, still we don't have worksheets.
Right. At least for the critical operation?
We have mockup.
Only
Is
mock-up,
there.
right?
Yeah.
Mockup, yeah. Mockup and,
Like CTQ mockups we have.
CTQ you have, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But CTP, do you have CTP?
No.
No, only CTQ, no?
Yes.
Okay, no worry. We will learn about CTQ and CTP so you can reduce. I am guarantee within, if you establish a standard worksheet, CTQ anyway there, CTP, you can reduce 50% of top 3 defects within 1 month.
Okay.
But you need to establish these 3 tools simultaneously. We will learn it. Definitely, we will learn these subjects, right? These terminologies, these things we are learning this course. That is why we have this lean quality course. These are 3 tools you can use to reduce the defects like 50% very easily. Right. So second tool is method. How we can incorporate quality into the method. It is described through standard worksheets. Right. Then we will move to the third one, machine. Right. So fourth thing, machine. How this machine need to be maintained according to the TPM. TPM means total productive maintenance. They have the 3 areas called the 3 zeros. If anyone knows TPM, you know what I'm talking. Or otherwise, no worry. In TPM, we have a goal. We have 3 goals that called the 3 zeros. Goal number 1 is zero accident. Second goal is zero defects. Third goal is zero downtime. Right? So that is where we need to consider and maintain our machine. That means machine does not create or leads to accident, and machine does not leads to defects, and machine not generate any downtime. That is how we need to maintain our machine. So please teach your engineering team, mechanic team about the TPM. Maybe one day if you know, please teach them and tell them maintain your machine to achieve these 3 zeros. First one is there cannot be any accident because of machine. And most important part for us, right? Because this is the quality pass. Tell them maintain the machine that does not lead to defects. You know, around 70% of apparel industry defects comes because of machine. It is not about handling. It is not about what you call, not about the raw material. 70% defects comes in apparel industry because of the machine. Therefore, engineering has a crucial part to play. Please teach your engineering team mechanic what is their job role properly and how they can support to establish defect-free product. That is a key, right? Take this small meeting with them and tell them the importance of maintain the machine in a right way to eliminate the defects, or we call the defect-free garment, right? I repeat again, 70% of the garment defects comes because of machine. I ask the same question in another way. Tomorrow, Monday, you go to the, what you call, your company, factory, and ask your quality team, write down 20 defects. Let they tell fuckering, you know, they tell is skip stage, missing stage, needle hole, that to this to ask them to write 20 defects as they knows. Right? Then after they write down, just check how this defect comes or generate. Then when you check, you will see more than 12 defects that they have written comes because of machines. Simply skip stitch, needle hole, garment damage, right? Missing stitch. Or everything's come because oil mark. The dirt, not dirt, maybe because of the cleanness of the module. like oil mark, stain. More, if you write it down, more than 12 defects out of 20 comes through machine, comes because of machine. So that is why we need to teach our engineering people. We need to your support to maintain the machine. Otherwise, we cannot achieve defect-free product. That is critical. So that is where that machine can support us to defect-free products. Right. So we need to establish this machine maintenance part with the support of engineering team. Right. So that is number 4th. Third one. And the last one is material. How material can support for quality and built-in quality. Very simply, the material, the size. Right. Size, that is because of the material. If we make the wrong size, wrong panel changes or mix up, we will get the defect, the wrong size. Sometimes we put, remember the size label we change, maybe that will lead for a defects. So those shrinkages can happen. So that's again, it's because of the material behavior, right? And the color, because of the color shade, we will see defects, right? So strip not matching. So therefore, we will see defects come. And the number third is the form or shape. Sometimes at the cutting stage, we make our garment in a wrong way of their cutting or the style panel. And another way we can get this defects because of, when at the printing stage, the printing panel get shrinkage sometimes. All the other panels are normal. When we cut the panel, all the panels are at the same size. But when we do the printing, right, that panel sometimes gets shrinkage. Then when it comes to the production, let's say example, all the other panels are medium, but after printing, that medium panel becomes small size. So therefore, the garment at the sewing stage can lead for a defect. Therefore, remember this behavior of the garment or the fabric will lead to the defect. That is why we do sinkage or we keep 24-hour relaxation, right? Because of this one, and we do a lot of what you call shade mixing. So we send the same shade to the cutting, and we put numbering. Why we do the numbering? Because of these defects. There are a lot of things we do because of this material part to establish the right quality. So if we can, these are the pre-production stage. If we can do some activities or actions or something by understanding of the behavior of the fabric, we can reduce defects. Or other way, we can improve the quality and we can build the quality into our material. Material mean not only fabric, thread, buttons to elastic, labels, everything become material, right? So that is what we need to consider about the quality into the material. So if we can really understand deeply how we can establish this 4M into a BIQ, built-in quality, or vice versa, how we can establish BIQ in 4M, we can go for a error proof, or we can go for another way. We can go the defect free garment, right? So now what we need to, as a built-in quality, we need to train our people that they do not generate defects. And we need to develop our methods that does not generate defect. Another one, we need to have a process system that machine does not generate defect. And another one is we need to get some actions to the materials that material does not generate or leads to defects. This is how we need to establish BIQ in 4M, right? In your company, I know there are different ways of means of doing or establishing BIQ in these 4 areas. If it is not there, please try to start Monday onward. If it is there at least halfway, please establish or please move or upskill people, upgrade your process Upgrade your machine and upgrade your material and the processes and start process audit. That is where you can inbuild BIQ in FOAM, right? So did you get some idea about how this quality and FOAM relationship? So we need to do some actions, activities, then we can do it, right? We will learn slowly how to do the STW, don't worry, how to train the people. This one we will learn with the right tool in later. But if you have some idea, you can start this one from Monday onward, right? Before machine comes to the module, you can do some audits. And before you put the employees into the operation, you can do some competency evaluation for them. And you need to understand, you can develop a small standards worksheet for the critical operation first. And you can have, I know definitely as a QMS, there is a good processes to control the material defects comes to the module. In QMS process, that is good. So what are the backdrop of QMS? Quality management system, that quality management system more focus on material. If you read the quality management system, the traditional QMS, around 70%, 80% focus on material, not the method, machine, no man. Yeah, another 10% going to the method, but machine and man, it is there are very less focus on QMS. That is why sometimes, we have a very good QMS system. We have a big manual. When I go a lot of companies around the world, we see a lot of big manuals, QMS manuals inside the quality department. When we go there, they show us this is our QMS, this is our SOP, these are we are doing a lot of things are there, but we can see at the end of the production module, but there are huge defects are there. There are around 5-6 people checking, measuring, ironing, then after ironing they are doing other measurement, then the packing. There are after the last operation of the stitching machine, please check how many other people are there before packing. At least there should be only 3 people. That is the right way of me right, right. That means if you have a BIQ in your production, after the last operation, there should be 3 team members only. But let's consider how about your operation? There may be 7, 8 operation. There are some people for packing, some people for ironing, or maybe 2 people for ironing. There are some people who do the measurement. Some people check the appearance. Some people check the other internally. There are lot of people are like it's a half of sewing module after the last operation, because these other 3 part we are not discussing under normal traditional QMS. But if you establish BIQ slowly, properly, you can take out more than 50% of these non-sewing operators inside the module. Right, and there are some I have seen some company, they have a packing supervisors also, and measurements are there. Some people do measurement. We have measurement supervisors also. The huge cadre is there to maintain quality. Remember, quality we cannot establish by measuring. It should be built in, right? We cannot measure, we cannot establish quality by putting thousands of people to measure or check. It is not happening. Right? Okay, we'll go. No worry, no worry. That is the current process. Don't worry. Now we'll go to the next most important part about 4 Ps. Right? Has anyone learned about the 4 Ps? Any idea? 4P? No? Yes or no? Yes or no? 4P? If you can unmute and tell also. No, thanks, Apsal. Thanks for your feedbacks. No. How about the others? Manoj, Aravind, Dilan, 4P. Ravi, Manoj, no? Good. I like your feedbacks, right? Manoj, no? Ravi, no? Oh my God. No one knows. No one heard, huh? Don't worry, no one heard. No, not remember. That's also okay. Now remember, this is called the total product development cycle, right? That means when we came the right, so the ideation, the idea comes, then the product definition, then when we develop the prototype, then detailed design done by the people, and we do the pre-production stage, and the last one is the manufacturing. Manufacturing is a very small part of the total product life cycle, right? That designing to delivery, manufacturing is only a 20 days or 30 days, right? But if you take before this manufacturing, there are around 100 to 200 days until from the product ideation to delivery. So like 80%, 90% of the lead time of the total production lead time goes to the previous area, right? Product development area. Let's see. No worry. I'll go to this is this photo I take from Wikipedia, right? Now, have you heard the QCO or SMED?
Quick
I
change
think
over.
this subject, you know. QCO?
Quick change over.
Yeah, quick changeover, you know, right? So it's okay. Now you see the quick changeover happen at the latter part of the total product life cycle. That means just before sowing starts, right? So where we can establish 4P, right? Now, 4M, we need to understand about another way of 4P. We'll see the 4P, then we can understand clearly. Remember what is 4P, where we need to establish at the before the QCO stage, quick change of stage. That means very simply our language, before feeding. Na? Remember the before feeding. What are the 4Ps? The 4P mean there are 4 words starting from P, letter P, that is why it's called 4P. Remember in marketing also we can see 4P. Yeah? If anyone has followed the marketing course, we learn about the 4P all there too. Right. So what are the 4P in built-in quality? All right. Remember at sowing stage, we can do only 10 to 20% to establish quality at the sowing stage. Around 80 to 90% we can establish BIQ before the feeding. Then you can achieve quality in production stage, or we call the sowing stage. Right? First one is pre-setting. Right? Definition is there. Right? Ensure that machine and production lines are set up to prevent defect during the bulk production. Pre-setting mean very simply, we make our machine ready, right? We make our machine ready. That machine does not generate defects at the production stage. So that is the level we need to set up the machine. That means we need to establish machine, keep the timing, the threading part, the tension. We fix the folders, gauges, everything we need to do before start the sowing or before start the style of feeding. So everything we need to do in prior to the QCO, that need to be done by engineering team, and after that technical and quality need to be check the machine before fix the machine into the production module at the QCO stage. I repeat the same sentence, right? What is preset in mean? Engineering team need to be fix the machine or arrange the machine. That machine does not give defect at the manufacturing stage. So what they need to do is they need to do all the adjustment, all the fixing, additional attachment, setting, timing, threading, so fixing of the folders, gauges, check the right foot, check the right timing, everything they need to do before start the bulk production. That means they need to do the service, they need to check the oil, leakages, a crack is there, any gas cut, check the oil circulation, the oil level, machine guards, right, eye guard, needle guard, belt guard, safety, everything. They need to do it at least 1 or 2 days prior to the feeding. And then after they fix the machine, the technical department and the module team leader, they need to stitch and check whether this machine does not generate defect. Then team lead, after team leader or the technical, not or sometimes it's need to be done by both people. If you don't have a time, at least if one person do is enough. And after they certify, okay, this machine I have stitched and I didn't get any defect, then I guarantee that this machine not generate any defect. Then only mechanic can place the machine inside the module at the QCO stage. Normally there's a tag. That tag need to be signed by technical and quality person. Sorry, technical and team lead. Do you have this practice in a company? That's called the pre-setting. That mechanic, engineering team do the machine, everything he need to be fixed, done, time into cleaning, everything done prior to the prior to the bulk production. After that, technical and quality go sit up and they do the operation, the same operation they do, and they verify, okay, this machine is okay. Then after this machine pass into the production line. Otherwise, machine not move into the production line. Mechanic need to do it again. Right? No? Okay, no worry. No mean no worry. Okay, let's start it. If you have in your company, you can start it. Right? Second one, I'll go fast before the interval. Then the pre-training. What is this pre-training mean? We need to train our team members to achieve cycle time and achieve quality, right, before line feeding. And that operation, after the operator who do this training part, that means offsite the module. Before start 2-3 days, we can start this training. And this training need to be done according to the standard worksheet. Please, sorry to tell, if you don't have a standard worksheet, all your training will be nonsense. It's a waste, right? It's a waste. Very sorry to very sorry to say. That is why we need to train our team member to achieve the STW. What is STW? STW means standard worksheet. It gives the right quality and the right time and how to do without supervision, right? That level we need to train our operator 2-3 days prior to his or her operation. And quality team need to check that operator at the training time, the operator do the training or stitch. That training part need to be verified by some quality person prior to start the changeover. That means when the new style comes, we know now our machine is perfect. Our machine is ready to do this operation and that machine does not deliver defects. Second one, we know our operator is get trained to do the operation without defect and to achieve the cycle time without supervision. Then that means we know we can ensure the defect and efficiency of that operator. Okay, I'll ask the second one. How about your company? How you train your team members before start stitching or before start QCO feeding? Do you have the same practice? Then it's good. Manoj, how about your factory?
Yeah, we have a
Abhi?
QC in plan.
You have, no? Manoj, Ravi, yeah, Dilani, thanks for the update. Yeah, you have. Thanks, Absa. We do, right, super. Anuradha, how about you?
They are but not functioning properly because
Papa, yeah.
rush of the shipments and all those.
Don't worry. And Boteju, how about your side? Same feedback, I think, Mr. Absal also given. Right, no worry. Now the second part is done. I will move to the bulk. Bulk mean, pre-bulk mean, first we need to stitch around 20 to 50 garments before start the feeding and check whether this machine, people and material, everything is perfect to do the actual bulk in production. In production, in production we do at the given cycle time, given efficiency. But pre-bulk you don't want to do in that much of speed. You can do it little bit slow way, right? Around 10 to 20 efficiency, but you make around 20 to 50 garments before feeding with the actual operators, right? With the actual operators, you do the operations and check whether our material are okay, whether our machines are okay, whether our team members are okay to do the bulk production, at the bulk stage. This is called pre-bulk. Before QCO stage, we need to make it. Anyone has done this one? Before feeding, are you making around 10 to 20 to 50 garments with the same operator, same machine? Yeah, thanks. But this is not the technical team. This should be done by the same operator who do the bulk operation. Not the technical part, not the other people, not the method study or other for product development. Right, thank you. Okay, this is what we need to establish. That means here it support us to understand what happened, what will be happen in the bulk stage, right? So like 99% your problem can solve if you do a pre-bulk, right? So there can be 1 to 10% problem can be happen at the showing stage, but 90% problem we can solve before we start the bulk, right? And the last part, predictability, that is the 4P. That means ensure product can be delivered to the customer on time with accepted quality with lowest cost. That is called the predictability. This predictability, production team with IE team, you do this calculation and you get some understanding about how this production module will perform at the production stage. That means this predictability you do before you start the bulk production. If you do Yamasumi, you can do a theoretical Yamasumi before start the production. These words IE people know. Please discuss with IE people next week. Can I see your theoretical Yamasumi? If you know Yamasumi, yeah? If IE people practice Yamasumi only, otherwise if your practice does not follow Yamasumi, don't ask this question. If they follow Yamasumi, if they do Yamasumi, please ask, can I see the theoretical Yamasumi? Right, this is called the predictability. That means before we start the module, we know what happened in the future. That means in the bulk stage, we have very good picture. And where the defect comes, which operation we will get the problem. Before we start the production, we can understand. This is called the 4P, right? Now we'll go back to the 4M and we'll come to the 4P. 4M, anyone remember? Man, machine, method, material. Okay, here we go. Pre-setting mean machine. Pre-training mean
Man.
Okay. Pre-bulk mean
Mach-
method
me-
or
Method.
material.
Pre-bulk mean method.
And including material. Because we check all the whether cut panels are there, right cut marks are there, whether sizes are there, the color shade, shrinkage, everything happen. We can do in the bulk. Yes, method also there. And predictability mean all these four established there before we start the changeover, and we ensure all the 4M are ready to do the bulk production. That is what we ensure here. Right, it's 4:40. I take more time, no? What we need to go very fast. Right, I think it's time for interval. Yes, of course. We'll take a 2-3 minutes interval and we'll come back. It's a very new thing for everyone. Please remember this 4P, and where this 4P and 4M alignment. Please ensure whether this 4P is okay before we start the before we start the bulk production. That means the changeover, right? So it's okay. Mr. Apsal, when I come there, I will go through this one in a little bit deeper in physically, right? Okay, so yeah, we will practically I'll teach you how to do it in when I come there. Right, okay, I will move it now and interval done. We'll move into the KPI, right? So these are the, remember, In BIQ, we have this kind of a KPI in your factory, in your company also, you have a lot of KPIs, quality. Let's say these are some KPIs of BIQ organizations, right? Remember, in the BIQ, we need to establish KPI for both process and the people, not only the process. So let's say a few we will go through. Rework, right? Some company you measure the rework percentage, right? Some people they measure how many rejection or they scrap, right? And B grade garment, C grade garment, that is some company has, some company doesn't have. And the downtime, right? Quality related downtime, machine related downtime, material related downtime, lot of downtimes are there based on your company implementation or the loss analysis of your company. And both of you remember we discussed about the analysis or the diagnostic? Both of you is there? Yeah.
Yes.
One downtime is one type of diagnostic evaluation analysis, right?
Okay.
So that is one part, only one part. Comes covering under there, right? And another company they measure number of people in the quality team. So that is a KPI, right? How many people in the quality team? And cost of quality, remember COQ, COPQ, cost of poor quality or cost of quality that we discussed at the very beginning stage or the last week. And DER mean defect rate. And some people, some organization, they measure FTT, first time through. That's called point FTT and process FTT. Don't worry if you not measure. Next week, you will be learn 100% about this FTT, right? So some company, they measure DER. Some company, they measure FTT. Those are the opposite side of DER is FTT, right? And some company measure customer complaints and claims and audit results. So some audit complaints, some people do quality audits internally, externally. Customer comes do the custom audits. Based on that marks, maybe some company you may have definitely you have BIQ KPIs. You can do all those things, or you can take some KPI for your company KPIs. And there are some example here, right? Maybe you have more. And most important part is not only process KPI. Establishing people KPI also in the BIQ. What are the BIQ KPI? Morale of the people, absenteeism, morale you can measure through the Kaizen, number of Kaizen, and the skill level of our quality team, right? And how much of the incentive or the bonus earned by team member operators. If defects are there, team members cannot achieve incentive or the bonus, right? If there are defects free or less defect, they can achieve target. So that means if you have target, if the team members are achieving target, mean our quality is good. If your process are right? Otherwise, people make fake data and make incentive or the bonus. But if your process is happening properly, definitely if you get the incentive or the bonus, mean you get good quality product. So these are the two type of KPI we need to establish in a BIQ or the lean organization, right? Are there any other KPI you are using in your quality department? These are the KPI for quality department, right? Not the production department.
We are using RFT, right first time.
Okay, FTT, same thing, no?
Yeah.
First time through and right first time, both are same. Right?
Yes.
Any other people use a different one? Right. These are some example likewise, right? These are some example you can establish same, or if you don't have this kind of KPI in your department measurement, you can have different, you can take from here or you can have different, don't worry. But remember, it is really important to measure the process and the people. That is the key point. And here we go. And if we go a little bit more, now we'll go through again about the 3 golden rules and 3 principles of BIQ. Don't make, don't pass, don't accept. And remember these three in this order. Don't mix the order. First one is don't make. Second one is don't pass. Third one is don't accept. Keep in your mind when we go for the next part and the next 2-3 days. And now you can see we have slowly going to a lean quality terminology, the new lean quality words. Now we little bit about the BIQ. We heard this word, built-in quality. Jidoka we discussed in the very first day. We discussed little bit about the error proofing, and STWO, STWS we discussed today a little bit, and I discussed about what is there is a MNI flow, right? And this green one we have already discussed a little bit. And the yellow part we discuss next week and the next 2 weeks. So these are the things. New words, definitely some words are new for you. Some words are not new for me. That is why today we discuss about the CTP. Remember, CTQ mean critical to quality. CTP mean critical to process. Remember that's the difference, right? CTQ means critical to quality. CTP mean critical to process. We will learn what is the difference and what is the relationship between the CTQ and CTP after 2 weeks. Not next week, the next week, right? Okay. And these are some other words. SQDCM 3W. We will learn this one very slowly, and then also you have already learned. Here we go for the BIQ journey, right? So now remember, if you not understand or if your mind is somewhere else, please go through today recording. I will share it tomorrow evening, right? Now, how to establish BIQ journey? Now we are going to establish a BIQ journey. This is the practical part. Now, first, we need to understand selection of the process. I will use my pen to draw. Now, we need to understand first one, this one, selection of focus process. Now, this is a process. We need to understand, okay, remember from RM to FG, this total process, we cannot improve from the beginning, right? First one is we need to understand which process I am going to start, implement BIQ and improve the quality. You can start from production, you can start from cutting, you can start from printing, embroidery, laser, automation, sub-assembly, it doesn't matter. First, what we need to understand is where I establish BIQ. There are ways of means of identify the place. We will learn next week how to establish what are the tools that we can use to identify which operation, which process we start BIQ. Don't start BIQ throughout the factory. Definitely it will be fail. Actually, it fail mean then people not believe BIQ. Right? People think, okay, BIQ is not a good tool for us. So therefore, we need to understand where we start BIQ first, right? That is the first one is selection of right process. In right process, we use this to understand this one. We use this one, QMS and MNI flow. This is what we use. This is the tool we use in Lean to identify or focus area. That's the first part. We draw MNI flow and identify this is the area we need to incorporate BIQ. Then after that, we will go through this STW, right? That is what you have learned already. Standard worksheet, we will discuss how to establish a standard worksheet through the right observation. See, these are the second place. Then we use this and then or some doesn't worry or some kind of a problem highlighting mechanism. That is what we establish, and the same time we are going to start problem solving. To start problem solving, 7 quality tools we need to use, right? 7 quality tools we use to identify the problem, not to solve the problem. Please remember, I repeat, 7 quality tools are not problem solving tools. These 7 are problem highlighting tools. Lot of people, maybe 75% of the people think 7 quality tools are problem solving tools. It is wrong, right? No worry. I think everyone knows 7 quality tools, right? Please type yes if you know. If you heard it, don't worry, we have a separate class for this one. We have a separate full day class for 7 quality tools. If you have already learned, heard this word, that is good, right? Then after that, we identify red flag area, see, red flag condition. So here we understand this red flag condition in the operation, right? This is the area, understand. And with the team leaders and group leaders, we do problem solving for the red flag areas. And after that, we continuously improve, or we call Kaizen. We are doing Kaizen and error proofing to eliminate the processes that generate defects, or we call the errors. We eliminate the errors. When the eliminate errors mean eliminate defects. That is the journey we are going to practice next week onwards. So that means very simply, there are very few theory next week onwards. 95% practically how to apply lean in shop flow and improve quality, right? Okay. This is called MNI flow. This is just a look. This is how it's visually. You can see how this MNI flow looks like, right? I know at the very first day it is like little bit jargon, or it's like a process flow chart. Remember, I think all the quality people know flow charts. SOP we write using a flow chart. And if you do some schools or university, flow chart we are using. And one of a 7 quality tool also flow chart. And this is look like flow chart, remember, but this is not flow chart. This is called MNI flow. M mean material and information flow. This is MNI flow, right? That is what we are going to learn next week. Full 2 hours. We are learning how to draw a right way of MNI flow, right? And this MNI flow, this is the basic of MNI flow, right? What is MNI flow? You can go through slowly in your handout also there. It is a combination of process mapping and flow chart, right? And understand sequence of material flow and decision making, where how the material flow is happening and where the decision making happening in our process. And it is look like value stream mapping, but it is not value stream mapping or the VSM. Maybe why I giving this extra words. Some people who has idea about, like some people who has done yellow belt like Boteju to Ravi, you have heard this word VSM. But M&A flow is not VSM, but it's look like VSM. Right. And the purpose why we do the M&I flow to visualize the process and highlight the problem and backtrack and traceability, improve the traceability of our process. And remember in M&I flow, we have 2 type of M&I flow, organization level and process level. We will learn these 2 in next week when we do or when we draw the process map, right? And here, remember, most important part for the factory managers and the quality people, right? Define the quality gate. Now here we have quality leaders we have and the operation leaders we have. Now here define the quality gate. In M&A flow, we define the right quality gate and what need to be measured, right? That is really important here. If you measure right thing, you get right process and the right results. If we do wrong measurement, we get wrong results. That is what we are defined through the quality gate. Finally, understand the right symbols and visualize the process, and within 1 minute, right, from RM to FG, you can tell what happened, where is the problem, everything you can tell within 1 minute if you draw the total M&I flow in your factory, right? So that is what, this is some kind of a VSM photo. right? Then this is a process map, and this is a Makigami analysis. Remember, these are a lot different type of process mapping, and this is a swim lane, and we are using different for MNI flow. I'll go back and I come back, right? Okay, here you can see some, wait, this part, you can see he VSM process and Makigami swim lane. These are tools in lean where you use to highlight the problems, right? MNI flow is a tool we use in quality. MNI flow use in quality BIQ only, not anywhere organization we use it. Right? I will show some photo. This is photo of the VSM. This is photo of the process map. This is photo of the Makigami only. You will learn all these things when you do yellow belt, blue belt, green belt, black belt. You will learn these things, right? These are lean tools. But MNI flow is the another tool used in a quality, right? This is called the swim lane. This tool we use in non-manufacturing area. Let's say your HR, your product development, your engineering, your sourcing, your merchandising, we can use this tool, right? Okay. Now we will understand how to do a MNI flow with the right symbol. These are the symbols we use to draw MNI flow. Don't worry, we will learn. To draw the MNI flow, we can use some softwares. Now, currently, we are not using by hand. Sometimes we use by hand and we convert into a software. But there are some softwares we can use to draw this MNI flow. Simple one is the Excel that everyone knows. Excel, right? That is easiest way, or not easy actually, but we can use Excel to draw the MNI flow. And little bit advanced tool is Visio. Visio is another tool. That's a software you can get. It's come with the MS Office package. We can use Visio to draw the MNI flow. Excel is little bit difficult, and MS Visio is little bit easy. You can let's say if Excel takes 2 hours, Visio take 1 hour to draw the one, like one. Then another software called Bisagi, right? Business process map. Bisagi is another different software that used to draw the MNI flow and process flow. So that is how it's happened. And another tool we call draw.io. That is a AI tool developed by initially last 2-3 years comes to the world. This will be reduce 2 hour work into 10 minutes. Right? Okay, now we'll go. Please, I'll take out this, stop sharing, and please go to Google. That's why I said, if you have a laptop, please open a separate Google. I'll share my screen. Right, Google, here you can see my Google. Please type draw.io, sorry, draw.io. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Now please go. I'll give you a time. Please Google draw.io type. Then you will come across this. The first you come across this one. You can see my screen. Please, everyone, please do this one slowly. Remember, these are AI tools. These are really wonderful tools that this tool will improve our productivity by 1,000 times, not 100 times. Okay, everyone is there, and click draw IO, and you will see this kind of a screen, and it will come to you. Create new diagram, and you can have templates also there. Get blank diagram and type create. Then there's a place you need to save your document. Give some name and save. Well, please save in your desktop. Now you will see this kind of a screen. Please do it. Don't only watch my screen. Please do it. This very easy tool, within 5 minutes you can catch up this tool. This is the beauty of the AI and the world.
Can you repeat again, Mr. Dashna, from start?
Okay, please go to Google
Yeah,
and
I'm there.
draw.io.
Yeah, I did.
Shall I go back? I'll
Yeah,
come back. Okay. Okay. I'll do it again.
Yes, better.
Yeah.
I also miss it.
Are you in Google?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Just type draw.io. You can see my screen. I already shared. Take time because this is wonderful, because you can do marvelous use in this tool.
we are done.
Okay, then draw.io, then you will see this kind of thing. Then click draw.io. Then you come to the screen like this. Here you can select create new diagram or open existing diagram. This is a free software.
But here in our system coming, Google Drive, OneDrive device, Dropbox, the picture
Oh,
coming
no
like
worry.
this.
You can select the drive. That means it asks where you want to save.
Yeah,
If you have
we can
Google Drive, you can save in the Google Drive. If you have a Dropbox, you can save in the Dropbox. It doesn't matter where. If you take the computer, you can take the computer.
Yeah, if you say drive, then okay, create new
Yeah,
diagram.
drive mean your computer.
Yeah, new diagram, create new diagram.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
reach.
but because you are using first time, click create new diagram.
Yeah, done.
Then
I cannot.
you need to take the blank diagram. Everyone on the page, right? We are everyone in the same speed, I think.
Yeah.
Then
Darshan, still I didn't get that.
which one?
I click the draw IO, but I cannot get that page.
You need to select where you need to save before that. Maybe you have taken the Dropbox or Google Drive.
I got the save diagrams to Google Drive. I have to select one first.
Yeah,
no?
yeah, you need to select one. And
What the
here,
device?
are you,
Oh,
where you are now? This stage?
no.
Previous
Before,
one?
yeah, previous
Then
one.
select the device.
Device. Okay.
Device mean our computer.
Mr. Darshan, I select Dropbox. Then it is coming create
Okay.
new diagram, open existing diagram.
Okay, Dropbox mean
Yeah.
it is a share folder inside the cloud,
Okay, inside
not
the
your
cloud.
computer. That is only a saving location. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Now, then if you come to cloud or somewhere, it asks whether you need to create a new one or you need to open the existing one. But because
Yeah.
still we have not done anything, create new
Yeah.
and
Okay,
give
create
a
new.
name here. My first, or any name, my first diagram.
Okay.
Any name. And let's say now if you are drawing your production department process for, you can write here production diagram likewise and select blank, and down you can see the blue color button called the create. Done. When you click the create, you need to save your document somewhere, maybe desktop somewhere, and after you save, it comes like this. Until up to now, it is not it is not draw.io. Until that, this is simply software.
Can you repeat again next step? I mean
Okay.
black band.
Yeah.
What is the
Draw.
next?
1 minute. Create new. You are there?
Yeah, already.
Yeah, we did.
Create new blank diagram. Select blank. blank diagram.
Okay.
We have to select
And the
blank
file
diagram.
name, under the file name, give any name for the your file.
Already.
Anything, no worry, anything. We can try, let's say if I am drawing production department MNI flow, I can say production MNI flow. Any name you can give, even your name you can give. And click blank
Okay.
Okay.
and click create.
Done it. Yeah.
If you see my screen,
Yeah.
I'm following the same thing. Then create. Then it asks where you want to save. You can give some, what you call, your desktop or any place, then save. Now it comes here. We have 15 minutes. We'll go fast.
It is showing Mr. Darshan authorized. They are asking.
Yeah, you can do it. You can authorize. Same thing I'm using. Huh? I have already not purchased. This is a free one.
Ms. Dashna, save button from save did not see the save.
Maybe you are not in your computer, maybe in your cloud or somewhere.
Now
That's
I'm
fine,
in.
you can save. Oh, are you in this screen now? Anyhow?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm saving.
Okay, then no problem. Then later you can go to file and save.
Yeah.
No worry. If you are in this screen, don't worry. This is like a Word, this is like the Excel, same way. Right. Now what we need to do is, now let's say you can see some icons are here, left side.
Yeah.
Right? Normally, this is a window. You can take, just you click, this icon is come to your screen. Right?
Yeah.
Then your next icon should, if it is here, you can take the click and it's come and you can place that icon in some anywhere. Then if you want to connect these two symbol, just draw the symbol and you can see here. You can see what I'm doing, right? Just take the arrow button, then place it here. Now, circle, I have already drawn the circle. Then I have already draw this rectangle. Now, if you want to draw another rectangle, you don't want to go and bring new one. When you take your mouse on top of this rectangle, you see there are 4 arrows. Which side you want to make it? Take the mouse on top and then go a little bit further and click the button. You can see next symbol drawing with the arrow. Do some practices here. You can do anything. Any side, any place, you can do any symbol.
Can you repeat, Mr. Dashna?
Now,
on,
please
on
look
the
at.
arrow and the arrow with.
Yeah, just take your mouse on the top of arrow.
Yeah.
Then you will see any symbol comes. It's a display.
Yeah, multiple
Then you
dots
just
are coming.
click. Yeah, just click that symbol. Then
Yeah.
automatically it's come with the arrow.
Yeah. Then
This
take.
is like drawing by grade 5 people.
No. See, when we click on that arrow, that side.
That practice.
Ah,
Do
yes,
practice.
yes,
This
yes.
is
Done,
software.
done, done. Done, done. Very easy.
No, correct. This is a software only. Yeah? I cannot do anything after that now. Now you need to practice which symbol, take the symbol, put the arrow. You can see a lot of arrow, both side sharp edges arrow, dotted arrow, this arrow, that arrow, all the symbols are there. Now just take any symbol you can take up and down. You can take lot of kind of see. Anything you can do here. If you want to change the size, make the arrow, anything you can do it. Now you can do, I mean, no need to do now. Just practice this one. It's take only 10 minutes to become a specialist in this software because this software using AI. It's a AI software. So we just want to tell him what we need to do, then the software will do everything for us. Right? This is AI software. Please practice. I mean, not today. You have 7 days to practice because next week, next week we are drawing MNI flow. Right? So I'll go to these are the wonderful tools. Right? We can improve our efficiency in our work. Okay, I'll share my screen again. 1 minute. Done. Where's my screen? Yeah, this one. Okay, I think you can see my PowerPoint screen. Right, so this is the software we can use: Excel, Visio, Visage, or Draw.io. Draw.io is a new AI tool. Right, we can use anything, any what you call a flow chart, anything you draw it. Don't go to Excel and Visio now. This is free software is there. You can do within 5 minutes. Right, so these are the symbol. Now remember, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the connection symbol we use to draw the MNI flow next week, right? Remember, there are 4 symbols. You can see black color arrow, red color dotted arrow. Some document we use this symbol. Database we use this kind of a it's like a bucket, no? Bucket symbol. And here are some other symbol we are using when we draw the MNI flow, right? So once we draw, you will get understand slowly what symbol we use in which time. So all these symbols are there in that do.io and the Visage software, right? So using that software, we draw this MNI flow, right? So that is we are doing. These are the total symbol we are using next week onward. Right, remember? So then we will draw this one next week, right? And we define different area, we'll try to draw it, draw and understand these symbols. Right? That is how we are doing next week onward. Now good that you have gone through this video to understand. And please practice this software, right? That is, or you can use Excel, but next time what we do is we use Excel, right? We will use Excel next week. Then we can slowly teach. But when we go to the Draw.ai or Visio Visage, it will be more easy. But for understanding, we will use Excel. Myself and Chatra will draw a MNI flow. Then you can go through slowly, and then after that we can learn this software properly and slowly, right? That is how we are going, and this is some area we can draw, right? This is you can when we complete next week, after that you can divide that, you can give this homework for your team, and you can teach them how to do it, and you can ask them to do it, right? If you are in Cutting, you can ask to do it in a Cutting. RM, you can do it separately. Likewise, you can draw the MNI flow next week, right? That is how we do from next week onwards. So before that, please practice at least 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour by drawing some kind of a process map or flow chart using that Draw.io, Excel and Visio. If you have Excel, I know every computer we have Excel. Some people, if your company has purchased full MS Office, Visio is there, right? Otherwise, we don't have Visio. You need to go to IT department and ask for Visio. And Visage is a payment software. It's very good software, but you need to pay it for get the software. So therefore, I don't know whether you can do it. But new AI tool come Draw.io, that is very easy than any of the software, right? So that is the world, how the world is happening, right? Okay, that's all for today. Oh, very good. No, we have 9 minutes. Thanks. And remember, just I want to tell you a small message before the feedback. We will be starting our Lean Green Belt batch 3 and 4 on next Sunday, right? If any one of your friend who willing to do yellow belt, that's the foundation of the Lean, please share this message with them, this flyer, and they can join the next week. It's a free day, and they can understand what is this yellow belt, what qualification they can get, whether they can use it. Then they can follow if they're interesting about this yellow belt course, right? And your one, like both Ajus, Afsal, your one, we will be sending you a certificate and the t-shirt next week when I go home, because I want to sign the certificates. So when I sign it, then we will courier it. We will discuss how to send it to the Pakistan. But anyway, all the Sri Lankan people get within 2 days the certificates and the t-shirt, right? So that is how. Please support us to share this, provide this leaflet with your friends, and to complete or do this yellow belt course, right? And remember, 7 quality tools we will learn within 2-3 days. If you know 7 quality tools, it's good. It doesn't matter. If you think this is the first time we are learning 7 quality tools, we will teach you properly these tools, right? That is how it's happened. And please give us your feedback today. How about your today class? And we like to give some idea about not telling just good. How about the technology what we use? How about the administration part what we do? How about myself and Chatura teach you? That is what we want to hear today. I mean, not the good. What we need to improve, whether what you call login, share folders are there, technology we are using. Okay, please give us some feedbacks about today's session and overall these 4 days. Yes, Ravi, you are starting?
Yeah, your way of teaching, it's very fine because we did our yellow belt. And Mr. Chatra also, he's doing good because still yet to know, some, if we do some classes more, so then we can come to know about him. But for you,
Yeah.
we know very well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How about the technology? How about the administration part? Administration mean the Zoom and video sharing, Zoom, arranging, support, that mean.
Yeah, the support, we are giving all the support, and whenever we are asking something through the WhatsApp, so you all means what do you say? So you all informing us everything
Okay,
and
good.
attending same time.
All
And
right.
yeah, that's good for us.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Afsal, how about this session? Because we are using more technology than yellow belt.
Yeah, Mr. Jafar, always you teaching us new things. It's good, but one thing I want to request you,
Yeah, yeah.
if these all things you early mentioned, like our hand you're sharing us today, and what about if you sharing this technology with little bit practice, and
Okay, that's good, no?
we can
Thank
have
you.
much more better, in front of you. So we waste
Before join to the class.
yeah, we waste a lot of your time because your time is more precious. We are free,
Thank you.
but your time is more precious for us. Yeah, we want to
Okay,
spend
that good idea.
with you to learn more things because your every words have something learning. Very good learning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's a good idea. I think no one said. We also not recognize that one importance. Thank you. From next week onward, definitely. Any software we share, special new things, we will share in maybe with the handout. Then you can practice. At least you can open and close. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yep. Manoj, we didn't hear your voice a lot of time.
That's a lesson. What is request? I also accepting that. Some things you can share in earlier, so we can
Okay.
try and we can learn something to save your time because your time is very important now.
Thank
Because
you. Thank you.
sometimes is hurry to complete that. Then we can at least practice. Then we can give proper answer for you when you are asking. It's better for us.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks. Dilan, how about you? How about the today session and up until from first day to up to now? Today is the 4th day.
Yes, everything's okay goes on because I work MS before I join here, but practically I'm not all the things apply here. Some, but I refresh and my mind again go back to the few years and everything refresh now. But your lesson you are clearly explain us and use new technologies is very helpful for our future.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. So how about Anuradha? We had a
Yeah,
chat last time.
yeah, it's good actually. Thank you very much. Because the thing is, we are working the factory, but in details, we can go with these data.
Yeah, correct. No? Okay, so lastly, both of you. Hi, Andrew. Both of you are
Yeah,
there? Okay.
yeah. Actually, yes, as Ms. Afsal said that the things you are teaching us is very good and excellent, and especially the new tech tools. That is the most important thing for the work in now with the efficient way. That is the most important thing that you are teaching the new technologies.
Right.
So it's actually marvelous. We can say it's marvelous.
Okay, so next week onward, don't worry. We'll let's say what you call we'll do the practical session, and remember next Saturday you learn MNI flow. Monday onwards you can improve quality. That's guaranteed. No need to wait more times. Within 2 days you can start implementing these tools and improve your quality. I will share your real world practice, real case study what we have done during our lifetime in MAS and other company, how we use these tools to improve the quality. Okay, thank you very much all. We will meet next new Saturday. Okay, bye bye. Have a nice day. I'm joining for the single
Thank you.
class.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Have a
bye
good day.
bye.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.